So today, let's talk about Meledak, the brand new album from Indonesian songwriter Bernardo Handrea. Now, Meledak means explode, and believe me, it is an album that is all about one thing: a journey.
And we're not just talking metaphorically here. See, to really get this music, you have to get the musician. Bernardo Handrea is, deep down, a storyteller, and his art comes straight from his travels. He's constantly documenting his life on the road, and those experiences, they become the very ink for his songs.
That's the big question, isn't it? How do you take all those miles, all those cities, and all those little fleeting moments and turn them into melodies and lyrics? What does the world actually sound like through his ears and his guitar?
And wow, has he covered some ground. We're talking about nearly every corner of his home country of Indonesia, from Sumatra to Papua, and then all over the world, Germany, the Netherlands, you name it. This isn't your average vacation. This is a deep dive into different cultures and landscapes. That's the raw material he's working with.
And this quote from the man himself, it just gets right to the heart of it all. The key thing to understand is that it's not just about seeing new places. It's about what happens on the inside while you're on the outside. The feelings, the growth, the wisdom you pick up along the way.
So you take all that travel, all that philosophy, and where does it lead? Well, it leads here, to his new 14-track album, Meledak, which came out on December 27, 2025. It is the sonic destination of all those roads he's traveled. These lyrics from his song Destinasi, which, means destination, they just nail this whole idea. Traveling gives him this incredible sense of scale, right? That feeling of being just a small dot on the map, which leads to humility and wisdom. And that right there, that is the big theme you're going to hear all through this album.
All right, let's get into the music itself. While the album has a whole range of moods, there is this powerful current running through it, this theme of struggle and hope, of facing down huge challenges with this incredible resilience.
Because let's be real, a journey is never a straight line, is it? It's usually full of closed doors, wrong turns, and those moments where you seriously doubt everything. And Handrea looks that reality right in the eye in his songs. He doesn't try to paint some perfect, idealized picture of a traveler's life.
I mean, you can just feel the raw power in these words from Dobrak Pintu, or break down the door. This isn't about sitting around and waiting for another door to open. No, this is about making your own way through sheer force of will. It's this active, almost defiant kind of perseverance.
But see, it's not just about the fight, it's about what you're fighting for. This line from Hampir Tiba, which means almost arrived, well, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's this deep, profound belief that every single struggle is just one step closer to that beautiful day that's waiting for you.
This lyric here, from Dunia Belantara, or Jungle Worlds, it just wraps up this whole idea of inner strength so perfectly. He admits that life is tough, it can be a jungle out there, but his strength doesn't come from anywhere else. It comes from this belief inside him that is, like he sings, stronger than surrender.
But a journey isn't all struggle and grit, right? It's also about the people you love and those little moments of fun that keep you going. And this album has this amazing emotional range, bouncing from these deep introspective thoughts to these really heartfelt connections.
In Bertumbuh Dengan Cinta, which is growing up with love, he gives this really beautiful shout-out to his parents. It's just this moment of pure, honest gratitude. It's a reminder that the foundation for any great journey usually starts right at home, with the people who first showed us the world.
And that theme of love? It goes even deeper in the song Utu, which means whole. This lyric talks about a love that is so complete, so full, that there's no room for anything to be missing. It's a really powerful thought on being emotionally self-sufficient and the quiet strength you get from loving and being loved.
Okay, so we've got the struggle, the hope, the deep emotion, but what about some fun? A long journey is just unbearable without some laughter. And yeah, Meledak definitely has a playful side.
Okay, this is from the song Tebak, which means guess, and it's full of little riddles and wordplay, and this is just a perfect example. In Indonesia, the word for catfish is lele, which sounds exactly like someone laughing. Heh heh. It's clever, it's fun, and it shows you this completely different, lighter side to his songwriting.
So now that we've walked through the stories and the themes that are woven into this album, it's your turn. Here's how you can jump in and experience this journey for yourself.
Think of Meledak as a 14-stop journey,
where every single song is a different stop along the way. From that defiant energy of Dobrak Pintu all the way to the reflective end of Travel Vlog, it's a full itinerary of emotions and experiences.
And the best part? It's super easy to find. The album's available on all the major streaming platforms, so literally wherever you get your music, you can find Bernardo Handrea's Meledak and start your own listening journey.
So I want to leave you with this one last line from the album's final track. It's simple, but man, it's powerful. The ultimate takeaway is this: travel, struggle, love, laughter. They aren't just things that happen to you on a journey, they are the very things that shape who you become.
When you boil it all down, Meledak is so much more than just a collection of songs. It's a travelogue set to music. It's a map of personal growth, a sonic souvenir from a life that's lived in motion.
This album is the soundtrack to his journey. And that really just leaves one last question for all of us. What's the soundtrack to yours?